Representation is important, ladies and gentlemen. I have changed my stance. Representation is the most important thing in the world. Accurate representation, that is. And we've got a great story to talk about right now with Dead by Daylight. And this is what happens when you go down the social justice rabbit hole. I've been talking about it for years. Anybody that's been paying attention to this understands that this is exactly what happens when you go down the social justice rabbit hole. And what are we talking about specifically? We're talking about this particular character in Dead by Daylight. And it goes into this meme right here that I've talked about many times. When you go down the social justice rabbit hole, it's a never-ending cycle of nonsense. That's why you don't do it. This meme right here, one of the greatest memes ever. That's racist. Why is the black guy the villain? Oh, okay, well, sorry. All right, yeah, we'll switch it around to make the person that's offended happy, so we'll just switch it around, guys. Okay, now I switched it around. Well, that's racist. Why does the black guy have to get shot? You're like, okay, guys, hey, all right, get the white guy out. Just put 2 black people in it. That'll solve the problem. 2 black people in it. That's racist. Why is it black people only killing each other? And then you're like, okay, so it seems like the common denominator here is the black person. So we'll just take the black person out of the equation and that'll make them happy. Well, that's racist. Why are there no black people in the movie? That is social justice in a nutshell. You never, ever, ever pander to it because it will end up being a mistake because they are never satisfied. It is an endless rabbit hole of absolute insanity and nonsense. And that's how we have found ourselves in this situation right here with Dead by Daylight. Dead by Daylight hired a transgender woman to voice a character and didn't show them the design of it. Once the voice was recorded, gameplay of the creature was released for a creature called the Unknown, which is a deformed mutant in a skirt that appears to have hung itself. Here we go. We're going to talk about this here in just a minute. So I don't know how much of the footage I can play. I have no idea. So I'm just gonna we'll just leave it there. And then we've got this article over on the Publica. It says transgender actor lashes out at Dead by Daylight after being tricked into deformed freak in a skirt. Now I don't know if I personally do not believe that Dead by Daylight did this intentionally. I don't. I think that this is a woke on woke crime. That's my speculation. If I'm wrong, I will 1,000%. I will 1,000% give more clarity and perspective on that, but I don't think that this is an intentional decision. I don't think this is based Dead by Daylight doing this to kind of pander to the chuds or pander to the anti-woke crowd. I don't think that's happening at all. I think that this is a classic case of pandering to people that make identity politics their central focus in life. And when you do that, you're always going to end up in this. That would be my opinion on the situation. But here is the statement from Zoe Alexandria. I voiced the character, the Unknown, in Dead by Daylight. At the time of voicing, it was a great experience. I was told at the time I was voicing the character that there was no model and that creature was supposed to be amorphous. They had the creature, they had no model design before I recorded my lines. So it's my assumption that the design team took my medical history and my ability to use multiple voices as an opportunity to create character models that encapsulate my medical history as trans and capitalize on catering to the transphobic community. I was tricked into voicing a stereotype. Since yesterday, I have been virally harassed for being trans by thousands of people since yesterday. Many folks in the trans community are up in arms over this, and rightfully so. I feel that reparations from the team that deliberately tricked me is the only logical choice of action. That is the latest that we have. So now, this person is asking for reparations. Okay. Again, my assumption here is that this is a woke on woke crime. That's my assumption. If it turns out that they're just being super based and all that, I find that to be almost impossible to believe. Dead by Daylight has had their woke stuff in the past, so I do not believe that they actually did this at all. But again, it goes back to the meme. This is what happens. If you bring woke people into the fold, this is the cycle you're always going to deal with. You're always chasing how not to offend someone. I can't live my life like that. I can't live my life by tiptoeing around some person that has pronouns in their bio and, lives their life based on judging everyone on their sexual preferences or who they voted for or shit like that. That's just, I could never do that. And so if you choose to go down that rabbit hole, especially now in 2024, when we've seen this happen so many times, if you choose to go into that field and start playing with that type of nonsense, I have no sympathy for you when it backfires on you, and that's what it seems like has happened right here. So you guys let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you very much for checking out this video. Go over to geeksgamers.com, make yourself an account, check out some articles over there that we have. I'm sure you'll have fun over there, and we will talk to you later.